Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. The only source of knowledge is experience. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. Everyone should be respected as an individual, but no one idolized. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Love is a better teacher than duty. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin, what else does a man need to be happy? The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe, is as good as dead, his eyes are closed. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. A question that sometimes drives me hazy, am I or are the others crazy? The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Without deep reflection one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. The distinction between the past, present and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking. Never do anything against conscience even if the state demands it. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. Whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. Put your hand on a hot stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with a pretty girl for an hour, and it seems like a minute.